Hello everyone and welcome back to the Cop Council. I hope you're all on a fantastic day. If you are, then please let me know in the comment section down below. And as you can tell by the thumbnail and the title, this is our match preview show for the West Ham game on Monday. Yes, Monday Night Football is back for the Reds. And, you know, I know that some people are not a fan of Monday Night Football, but still, Liverpool are back on Monday and back, hopefully, to make a statement. Obviously, after that Atletico Madrid game on Tuesday, you know, I think the Reds want to come back and make a statement. But if you could, then please make a statement by liking the video. It would be massively appreciated if you could, you know, smash the like button. It would be massively appreciated. And also, if you could hit the subscribe button right now, it would also be massively appreciated as well. I did say once we get 200 subscribers, it would be a giveaway for you guys. So, you know, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And if you're already existing, you know, subscriber, then thank you so much for the love and support you guys have shown on the videos lately. But like I said, it is the match preview show. But before I start on previewing the Liverpool game against West Ham, I do have to say, please go and check out Jack Mac's latest podcast. I think it was episode 4 we did yesterday. Yes, yesterday we recorded it and it's out today. So, you know, go and check out that. Obviously, it's myself, Jack, Dave, Mickey, and we were joined by Doug from the Dugout as well. So go and check that out. You know, obviously love talking to everyone, you know, like Dave and Jack and Mickey. You know, obviously it's usually just, you know, us four, but we was you know, happily joined by Doug. And, you know, Doug, if you're watching, it was brilliant, you know, that you were brought in. Hopefully, you know, we do more with us as well, because, you know, I just love talking to Reds. And, you know, it's nice. It's a nice community that we're building right now. Obviously, myself, Jack, Dave, Mickey, Doug, you know, it's nice that we can actually, you know, come together and, you know, make a podcast together. And, you know, it's a lot of fun. So if you guys, you know, haven't checked it out yet, then please go to the video description down below. It'll obviously be the Jack Mac's podcast, and click on it. It will be the latest episode that was brought out today. So, you know, obviously that's the little plugs over and done with. Let's get on to the match preview. You know, obviously David Moyes is coming back to Anfield, where he doesn't have the best records ever, and, you know, happily for us, that's a good thing. Unfortunately for West Ham fans, that's not so good. And before I do get on to the Liverpool side of it, just want to get on to the West Ham side of it. You know, I do feel sorry for West Ham in the situation that they are in. Obviously, you know, West Ham fans, I'm saying this towards not West Ham, you know, the board and directors and everything like this, because those are the people that have ruined West Ham United, and, you know, not investing into the team properly and everything like this. And, you know, they never wanted to move from Upton Park to, you know, the London Stadium, even though the London Stadium does look a very nice stadium and all like that, but it's not a football stadium, is it? It's more an Olympic stadium, and, you know, it's just not for football, is it really? And I do feel sorry for West Ham fans, particularly because, you know, obviously they've been up and down, up and down. It's similar like Newcastle have been up and down, but West Ham, you know, they sacked David Moyes, you know, what was it, 18 months ago, 20 months ago, to bring in Pellegrini. Then Pellegrini had a terrible season, you know, this season, and then they ended up signing David Moyes back, which, you know, realistically, it's not a good move, is it really? Obviously, David Moyes is just a terrible manager. You know, apparently, you know, the heir to Sir Alex Ferguson, and yeah, no, pretty much no, because David Moyes isn't good. Let's just say that. Was good for Everton at the time. You know, obviously we all know that history and that, but realistically, you know, with Liverpool, you know, we don't like David Moyes, and we're not going to hide that secret. But for the fans, I do feel sorry, and I just wanted to say that before I move on to the Liverpool side of things. But moving on to the Liverpool side of things, and let's talk about injury news, and in particular, Jordan Henderson. Now, Jurgen Klopp did say yesterday in his press conference that Jordan Henderson will be out for 3 weeks. Now, that's kind of good and kind of bad as well. Obviously, you know, we got Atletico in 3 weeks, you know, the second leg. But, you know, it's good in a sense because it could have been a lot worse. It could have been you know, 2 months, 3 months, you know, with hamstring injuries and muscle injuries as well. You know, you have to be so careful with that. So, you know, with that, you know, I'm happy that Henderson is only out for 3 weeks, but obviously he will be missed throughout that as well. The only other injury news then is obviously Xherdan Shaqiri and Nathaniel Klein are both still out injured. Obviously, Shaq is always injured at the moment, and Klein is just coming back from a very bad injury. So, you know, that's the only injury news. They, you know, everyone else is fit to play for Liverpool. But in that then, you know, Jurgen Klopp does have a massive headache you know, ahead of him on who's going to start. For me personally, I think, you know, nailed on. I think Fabinho is nailed on to start. Then, you know, excuse me, you don't know then who's going to be playing alongside him. Could be Naby Keita, James Milner, Adam Lallana, even Takumi Minamino is a shout as well. But obviously, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Who would you start in the midfield for West Ham? You know, obviously, I think Fabinho is pretty much a nailed-on, you know, starter. So, you know, let me know the rest of your squad then before I mention mine in a moment's time. But, excuse me, but honestly, then we could even see, you know, Adam Lallana again, you know, a few minutes. Obviously, Lallana will be leaving at the end of the season, unfortunately, for Liverpool, because I do like Adam Lallana. He's a very good squad player, but in terms of Liverpool, you know, he wants first team football, and he deserves first team football, let's be honest, because, you know, he's been a fantastic servant to the football club, and for me, you know, he would be, you know, a very good squad player, but, you know, he wants first team football, and we have to respect that, to be fair. But then, speaking then about the Atletico game, we need to bounce back from that. Obviously, we've talked plenty about the Atletico game, and, you know, what a bad performance it was from everyone, realistically, and the result as well. But, you know, we have to make a statement against West Ham, not necessarily with like goals and everything like that, but if you guys remember the Sheffield United game where, you know, Sheffield have been so good this season and we just commanded them. You know, we were, you know, patient, build up possession was like 80%, 90% at times. So, you know, we need to control the game from start to finish, and we do need to make a statement like that. We need to make a dominant, you know, impression. And you could say that, you know, even though, you know, we might slip up, you know, once in like a blue moon, because that's what it is practically. You know, Liverpool, you know, we've only lost twice this season. Obviously, I'm excluding the Carabao Cup game against Aston Villa, but, you know, we've only lost twice this season, and that was Atletico and Napoli. So, you know, Liverpool do need to make that statement. But in terms of Manchester City and Leicester, obviously that game is ongoing as I'm recording this, and at the moment when I looked at it, it was 0-0. It was only about 10 minutes in, I think. So, you know, hopefully, you know, that game ends well for Liverpool, because obviously, you know, Liverpool could end up being only 3 wins away with a win against West Ham if Leicester can get a result against Manchester City. But moving on then to our starting 11 prediction. This is my prediction and what I think Liverpool will do, well, play against West Ham United. Obviously, let me know in the comment section down below your starting 11 predictions. But for mine, I'm going to go, obviously, Alisson Becker, you know, the best goalkeeper in the world. That's undisputed for me still. And then obviously the back four in Trent Alexander-Arnold, Joe Gomez, Virgil van Dijk, and Andrew Robinson. I forgot Robbo's name then for a minute. Sorry, Robbo. But yeah, Andrew Robinson will be playing at left back, in my personal opinion. And then, you know, that midfield three, you know, what will it be? Fabinho is in there with 100%. And then I'm going to go with Naby Keita and James Milner. I think that's pretty much like the perfect balance for the midfield. You know, I did say Wijnaldum, I do think Wijnaldum is going to be, you know, rested for this game, obviously with Jordan Henderson being injured as well. So I do think Fabinho, Keita and James Milner will play in the midfield. And then obviously the front three, it is as it is. Mo Salah, Bobby Firmino and Sadio Mane, the best front three in the world. And hopefully, you know, the Reds will be able to get all 3 points against West Ham and become a step closer to the Premier League trophy. I'm personally going with a 3-0 win. I think the Liverpool are gonna, you know, make a statement, and they're going to win 3-0. But obviously, like I said, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Obviously, read all your comments and everything like that, and I'll reply to some people as well. I reply to all of you guys, but, you know, I reply to most. Then sometimes I don't, because, you know, some people comment some weird stuff, but still, you know, I do comment. Well, to do not so much, yeah, communicate with you guys. I'd pretty much say that. But, you know, let me know your starting 11 prediction, your score prediction down below right now. But if you could as well, then please smash the like if you did enjoy tonight's show. This probably be up at 8 o'clock. Hopefully it is. If it isn't, like I said, slaughter me in the comments. Hopefully trying to get some scheduling done like that. But yeah, hopefully if you did enjoy, then please leave a like on the video. And also if you could subscribe right now to the Cop Council if you're new around here, then it would be massively appreciated. But until next time, guys, that's going to be it from me. Obviously, hopefully the Reds will be able to win against West Ham and hopefully edge a step closer to the Premier League trophy. I've been Connor from the Cop Council, and I will see you all next time. Ta-ra.